Danny, a few days to reflect on Sunday's result. Is there any frustration, or do you think it's a good point?
I think for us, we were pleased with the performance. I think we played a good team in Doncaster. I anticipate being in automatic promotion places come the beginning of May, and I thought that we were the better team. By the end of the game, I thought we were unlucky to go into the half-time at 1-0 down. First goal we conceded in over 12 hours of football, and proud of the way that we responded to that goal. I thought we showed a lot of maturity, a lot of emotional intelligence, just a lot of belief just to stay on process, stay on our method, keep playing the way that we wanted to play, score a brilliant goal at the beginning of the second half, and then really dominated the game. And I think we were deserving of that Teddy Bishop effort going in off the inside of the post and into the net, but it wasn't to be. But it felt like a good feeling, even though it was only a point. At the end of the game, the connection with the supporters, we can feel a belief in the stadium, can feel a group of supporters that are really with the team and feel proud of the team that's representing them. It felt like there were a lot of positives to take, and certainly, we finished with so much momentum. The ambition now is to take that into the game on New Year's Day.
And you mentioned after the game that there was a bit of illness within the squad. How has everyone come in today preparing for tomorrow?
Yeah, so we had a few that were under the weather, which I think is just this time of the year, but probably didn't allow us to rotate as much as we could have done or would have done. But yeah, they've come back in a much better place in terms of their health and being able to train over the last couple of days. So the group's in a good place. It's kind of 4 games in really quick succession. So this is the third of the four games. For us, some people would say it'd be attritional, but for us, we love football, so we just look forward to the next game. And the ambition is for the group to show the same energy and the same enthusiasm as they've shown in the previous 2 games.
And you mentioned momentum. Our last defeat was against Swindon a couple of months back in the FA Cup. How has the momentum been since that game? And obviously we've played them since then. How different will they be?
Yeah, well, I think for us, we've been 12 unbeaten since that game. And I believe we've come a long way in that space of time. I think actually the game tomorrow is a good representation of that. And it's a good opportunity for us to go back. We lost there in the FA Cup, obviously, and I remember the players speaking after the game. Off the back of that, I think we made some good progress, and it's an opportunity for us to show that tomorrow for sure. And it's against the team that we know pretty well. They will know us, and we will know them. We obviously played them in the FA Cup and then played them in the league shortly after. So they've changed a little bit. They were playing a 3-4-3 and playing with 3 nines. They've changed their system, but probably not their principles. More of a 3-5-2 now. They've still like to go forward quite quickly. Then they like to get the ball wide and they like to get crosses in the box. They've got a lot of threat physically and aerially. They're good from set pieces and restarts. They also carry a threat in behind you as well. So we know that it will be a tough game. I look at Swindon. I don't think anybody anticipated a club of the size of Swindon with the players that they have to be in the position that they're in. But it shows you what a tough league it is ultimately, and I think it's a great league, League 2 this year, because anybody can beat anybody on any given day. So we have a lot of respect for Swindon, a lot of respect for obviously Ian Holloway, and I think for us, we're looking forward to showing how far we've come in that space of time, and it'll be a really good game on a really good surface. Hopefully in front of a bumper crowd. And I suppose for Nicky and I, we started off at Swindon as well, so I think just a little bit short of our 1-year anniversary at Colchester, and we've enjoyed 2024. It hasn't always been plain sailing. It's been a real challenge, but I think as a club, when you consider the position we found the club in, having 11 defeats in 12, for us to stay in the division and fight as hard as we did to make that happen, and for us to be able to retain our status on that final day against Crewe, and then for there to be the amount of change that there's been over the summer, and for us to navigate through that and bring the group together. My feeling is that we're 12 unbeaten and we're growing. I can feel that the supporters, I can feel that they have hope again, and this is something that I think we're proud of. We're proud that they're proud of us because we've worked really hard to get the team in this position. But we want much more than this, so we want to keep it going. And to do that, we have to be relentless in our approach, relentless in the way that we train, both physically and technically and tactically. And then we have to be really relentless in our mental attitude as well. And if we can do that, then we genuinely believe that 2025 can be a really good year for us and for this wonderful football club.
And just finally, the new year brings the opening of the transfer window. Are you anticipating any early business for Colchester United?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Like we said, we're pretty clear with what we can and what we can't do. I think we'll have to move out to move in. We're a pretty thin squad anyway, but we're really well supported by a brilliant academy, and we have some brilliant young players that are improving by the day. So we will look at it and we'll try to make some intelligent decisions if we can. It'll probably be more loans, but we know the areas that we would like to add to if that is possible. But our energy at the moment really is focused on the team and the players that we do have available, and they're doing a brilliant job for the club, and we need to keep giving them our energy and our support. So that they can keep bringing the level of consistency that they've found in the past 12 games.